Today we delve into a captivating question. Why didn't Vichy France join the Axis? To understand this, we must first introduce Vichy France, the French government that emerged in the wake of France's defeat by Germany during World War II. In the summer of 1940, as the German forces swept across France, a new government was formed in the spa town of Vichy, led by Marshal Philippe Pétain, a revered hero of World War I. Now, Marshal Pétain's leadership was marked by a delicate balance, a dance between collaboration with the German victors and resistance. In the heart of Europe, a nation prided for its liberty, equality, and fraternity found itself navigating the murky waters of occupation. On one hand, there was a need to maintain a semblance of national sovereignty and stop the country from falling into complete anarchy. On the other hand, there was a growing undercurrent of resistance, a desire to fight back against the oppressors. Despite being under German control, Vichy France never officially joined the Axis. Let's find out why. Understanding the reasons behind Vichy France's neutral stance requires a look at its complex internal politics. In the wake of the German occupation, France was a nation divided. The political landscape was a turbulent storm of right-wing and authoritarian ideologies clashing fiercely against each other. On the one hand, there were those who saw collaboration with the Axis powers as a necessary evil, a way to keep France's interests alive in the face of overwhelming German might. On the other hand, there were individuals and groups who vehemently opposed this, advocating instead for active resistance against the German occupation. Simultaneously, the looming presence of the Allies added another layer of pressure. They called for France to resist, to stand up against the Axis powers. This external pressure further complicated an already intricate web of political ideologies and interests. The division within Vichy France played a significant role in its decision not to join the Axis. The Allies, especially Britain and the United States, were instrumental in influencing Vichy France's decision. The Allies had a multifaceted plan to ensure the neutrality of Vichy France. They employed diplomatic pressure, military threats, and promises of post-war aid. Britain and the United States understood that the stakes were high. They knew that if Vichy France joined the Axis, the balance of power could shift dramatically. The French colonies and the French fleet were of particular significance. The Allies envisaged a nightmare scenario where these valuable assets fell into Axis hands. The French fleet was one of the largest and most modern in the world. The Allies couldn't afford to let it be used against them. The French colonies too were strategically important and rich in resources. The Allies' strategies were not always met with success, but they were effective enough to keep Vichy France from aligning with the Axis. The Allies' actions were a powerful deterrent against Vichy France joining the Axis. Despite not joining the Axis, Vichy France's legacy is a complicated one. As the dust of World War II settled, France grappled with the aftermath. A number of Vichy officials faced punishment for their roles, some even meeting the guillotine's swift justice. Yet, the myth of a unified French resistance flourished, an idealized narrative that glossed over the complexities and compromises of the era. This period left an indelible mark on French politics and society. The Vichy regime's collaboration with the Nazis, even while maintaining a veneer of neutrality, forced France to confront uncomfortable truths about its own complicity. In summing up why Vichy France did not join the Axis, we must consider a web of factors: a desire to preserve French sovereignty, the realities of military occupation, and the complex geopolitical landscape of the time. In the end, the question, why didn't Vichy France join the Axis, sheds light on the complex and often contradictory nature of history. If you enjoyed this video, please subscribe and share our channel.